My name is Jacory Crawford. This is my student case study, Makai. 10th grade, class health and PE. Student overview. 15 years of age, ADHD. Um, his main problems are focus in class and his impulsivity out on the floor. Um, Next is he's involved in school sports, football and basketball. Second time taking health and PE, so he is remedial in this subject. Majority of our freshmen take health and PE for their first semester, so that way 10th, 11th, and 12th grade that class could turn into a weightlifting, and also we also do ADAP, so students can get their ADAP certification early so they can start getting their learners permits and things of that nature. Um, Next is polar opposites. And when I say polar opposites, I'm referring to his interactions with male teachers and administrators versus female teachers and administrators. And last, he is a star player for football and basketball. He's a very popular kid in the school. And I think sometimes he plays on, him being a popular kid in school as well as being a star athlete. More on his background, he is in a single parent household. Just his mom. He has two younger siblings. They are 11 and 8. He deals with frequent tardiness. His mom works early and she also works late. So there are times where there were times where he was the last to be picked up on certain days from practice, and him coming late to school about 3 out of the 5 days of the week because he's trying to get his sisters on the bus because mom is already gone to work. He has been retained. That was in the ninth grade. Him and his mom and his two sisters have moved around a lot within the last couple of years, and the transition from middle school to high school has been pretty tough. And I believe that's just a very transformative time. So that's also playing a part into his behavior. Number four, recently moved into the county again, moved around a lot. So this is his third school in 2 years. Number five, limited study time at home. Again, mom is going to work early and coming home late. So he has definitely had to take on a an early caretaker role, something that I believe is definitely playing a part on his behavior in school. I think school is a release for him. So I'm not sure how we can, handle that a little better. Number six, active and after school mentoring. CBIM is an acronym for Coaching Boys into Men, and it's administered by coaches around the school. So each Tuesday, each Wednesday, whatever sport is active at that time, or if you just want to join the class, we have a group of boys come in, all grades, all ages, and we have about an hour together where we talk about how you are to handle yourself in society, in work settings, and at home as a man. Again, high school is a very transformative age frame, and we really want to make sure that kids that are coming from a lot of single parent households have a good male figure. Number seven, he enjoys attention. Like I said, he's a star player and he's relatively popular. So a lot of people are looking to see what he does. And regardless of what he does, the kids kind of play into it. So it kind of feeds, the energy that he brings into the classroom setting. Eight, challenges with male authority. So going back to the polar opposites that I put on the first slide, he has the utmost respect for female teachers and administrators. But when it comes to male teachers and administrators, it kind of gets a little combative. Again, I attribute this to him being, you know, thrusted into an adult role very early. So he looks at the males that try to come into his life or try to instruct him on certain things as a challenge because he feels like he has, or in my opinion, he feels like he has enough experience and enough time put in to uh, not really take correction or instruction from a male teacher or administrator or coach. Challenges. Challenge number one, Makai enjoys adult male presence, but again, he challenges the authority they possess. It's like a love-hate relationship. Um, First aspect of that is to get a better understanding of, the disconnect that he has between uh, male figures. That's something that we really need to dive into. Challenge number two, Makai is a very bright kid, but he struggles structurally. His time management is the main thing that that has been showing up as a concern. Because of what he has to do before school and after school. Also, with the pressure of being, an athlete, and he does enjoy playing the sports that he does, and he excels at them. So, that's kind of all that he has to really bank on right now that he can call his. So I think his time management is something that needs a lot of focus. And then challenge number three is discipline and self control. Um, is not about him listening and obeying. Is more so about the energy that he comes with. Again, he's very energetic, but that energy isn't applied to the right things. Um, a lot of times it's more towards disrupting class as opposed to getting the work done that he needs to. Again, I feel like he uses school as a release and he doesn't look at it as something that he sort of needs to take serious. Accommodations that have been made, occasional extra time on the assignments. Again, um, he is dealing with a lot at home. He does take on a lot of responsibility at home, and he has also been diagnosed with ADHD. So those are things that he definitely needs as far as extra time on assignments and things of that nature. I feel like he does have the full capability to complete his work on time, you know, like other students. But I do also believe that it's going to take some time for him to get acclimated with focusing on those types of things. Number two, after school programs. Again, CBIM has been a great source of leadership for him and a great source of practice for him as far as interacting and having different scenarios be put in front of him during that time. So, when things do show up in real time, he has a better understanding of how he needs to handle himself. Number three, weekly check-ins with mom and coach. And then that's going to segue into the 504 and the IEP. So we have these meetings every week with him and his teachers, as well as his mom, so that we can keep track on everything that's being done as far as his work, making sure everything is turned in on time and making sure he's understanding where we are as a class each week. Questions and suggestions. How can teachers further differentiate instruction to meet Makai's attention and organizational needs? How can the school collaborate with Makai's family to support consistency and home and at school? Um, what strategies might increase engagement during independent or quiet work, right? And the last but not least is how might his peers be engaged to foster social interaction and teamwork? Again, he is one of the star players, so a lot of the things that he does come off a little selfish. They come off a little selfish. Um, and then last question is, how do we encourage more positive interactions with male teachers and administrators? We all understand that it's a very sensitive topic for him, and we are just trying to find the best way to approach him. This is not the first time we've encountered a student like Makai, but each student is unique in their own way. So, what works for one may not work for the other. So we're just trying to figure out the best way for us to approach him and the best way for us to lead him in